Good morning, everyone. It's 28th April 2017. Welcome to another episode of ProAMT Traders Digest. Disclaimer: trading in stocks derivatives involves substantial risk of loss and not suitable for all investors. Past or simulated performance is not a guarantee of future results. All systems, indicators, strategies shown here are for education purpose only. All levels discussed here are for understanding the study and not a recommendation to trade. Please consult your personal financial advisor before making any investment or trade decision based on anything that is discussed here. We will not be responsible for any resulting profits or losses. So let's have a look at Nifty. We have a new all time high in Nifty spot, Bank Nifty spot, Nifty futures, April contract, and Bank Nifty April contract. Whereas in the Nifty May contract, we didn't get a lifetime high because yesterday's it could not take out yesterday's high in the May contract. And as we'll be trading the May contract from today, so we'll look at the levels of the May contract. Now we get a open right at this HVN, a push up higher and lower to check the business, almost the value area of previous day covered in the first bracket itself. Then we get an inside bar, a failed break of IB, and then finally, after a lot of whipsaws here, we create a balance, break down from that, again give a reversal, again try to spike higher, not able to push above the high, again fall down. So finally close below the developing value area and just inside the value area of the previous day. A balanced day with a narrow range and volume picking up in last half hour due to rollovers. So some forced rollovers there, and this volume seems to be a bit of a concern here. Though it's expiry, so not much of a problem to look at the volume. But also on the spot we have volume higher than previous 2 days, and the range is lower. So that means there was an effort to mark up the prices with volume, but so volume defined the activity that there was activity to mark up, but the markup failed. Markup could not materialize. So a follow through is required to go above the high and accept above the high for weakness to not set in. Now on the 3 minutes, this open did almost, so we have a big long tail doji tails on each side, and then it made that swing high after that 3 minute bar happened to be the IB high. Then it breaks down, comes into this balance. If you can see this, there is a balance here, and it comes into this, the midpoint of that balance, and then reverses back, tries to go into the previous day's value area high, and then a channeled move down, again comes back in into the average of these guys. This is the average of yesterday's ramp buyers, and then again pushes back up. We see a long tailed inverted hammer, so that's a spike, and that spike is again taken out but results in another spike up. So this spike holds on, creates a nice big balance, and then breaks down from that balance. Now the tick was negative throughout the day, so that stocks were getting sold off. And on 15 minutes, we have this doji bar and most of the activity is happening within that bar, because here when it tries to push below, again comes and closes there. Again it tries to push below, comes, and all the closes are within that bar and also within this close. So this time is not able to even break the low and also stays into this close. All the closes are inside that close. So the 50% of a previous day was lending support. Whenever it hits that, people were just buying it blindly. That's a mechanical buying. Same way mechanical selling at this point, and then again mechanical selling when it tried to penetrate higher, again selling coming in. So overall, day where not much of activity was there apart from the volume activity. Now let's have a look at the Renko chart and see what happened and what we can expect for today. Let me get the pen. So we have opening swing, breaks down, a failure at the breakdown, get an impulse up, pull back, again impulse up, and then a zipper almost for from 115 to around 3 o'clock. So almost 2 hours of zipping into this range and then finally testing it back again and breaking down. So the close is weak in that manner because it has created that balance and left it. Now let's draw this, because this the POC is within, so rule based we get a combined volume area. So this is the fair price of both these days and has closed just below the value area low of these two combined days. So this would be important because it's a HUN as well. So this is an important point to take out this 60. So actually we will consider 70 to 50 area, that 20-point area. The supply is evident and need to push above that area and stay above that to carry on the momentum. Now let's see what we can expect for today. First we'll draw the lines. So let's have a line at 70. Let's have a line at 50. So I'm expecting a flat open somewhere into this range and then open and push into this HVN, and if it gets accepted above that HVN, then carry to make a new all-time high and either fail from there and come back inside the range, or if it goes above this, come back, test it, or even test this and then continue its move up towards the 9400 and above. Now if it fails to push into this, or from up it comes into this, so from anywhere, then expecting a push into the 9230 zone. From there it can again turn back or else continue its move down and test this area just above 300. In case, so in this side they might want to target this 400, and on this side they might want to target this 300, because if at all the move has to happen. Now let's see Bank Nifty. So open within range, create a two bar balance, give a false break of that balance and accelerate on the other side, and then again create a balance. So here tried one time framing down, but that failed, and then slowly one time framing up. Now all these were stacked. So the likely scenario is when it's this channel move up, gives one spike and comes back into the channel, it's likely to do the low from where it started the buying, and that has already happened. Now overall, we have almost two distributions with this single print, and the fair price to be this and fair price to be this at 22,200 and 22,275. Let's have a look at the 3 minute. So here this is almost like a channeled move up continuing. So goes out of the channel, fails. Here also it has failed, and here we can draw this broader channel. So if this failure, then maybe come into this and then decide where it wants to go. On the 15 minute, we had a nice balance after this inverted hammer, uh, complete sideways move, and there is no supply. So starts ramping up higher, again gets into the balance, again there is no supply here, breaks down from the no supply but is not able to break this breakout bar, and the day mid takes support of exact day mid, and then again slow and steady grind upwards, tries to spike higher, fails, and then closes at the HVN of the day. Now let's see what we can expect. So we got this opening swing. By the time this opening swing was established, so once this opening swing is established, we get a failed break of this opening swing, and then this zipper, and when this zipper crosses, it's a buy. So impulse, a zipper, not even a proper pullback, and then again an impulse, again comes back to the day mid, creates a zipper above that, again impulse, pullback, impulse, pullback, impulse. This got a bit symmetric. I was expecting that from here it will like sharply bounce, but went into a zipper, so that possibility was gone, and then finally we balance into this range. So now let's see what we can expect. So this HVN is important. All zippers lined up there, here, and we have a zipper here. So almost just below the day mid, and then we have just above the low of the day. We have a HVN as well, and then we have this, and we have this to lean on. So expecting a open somewhere inside the range, and try to come back into this from the low volume zone, reject, push above this, come back, and then make a all time high, come back again, and then continue its move upwards. In case it's not able to push through, then come below at this HVN to test the buyers, and then start bouncing back and maybe continue the move. In case it's not able to bounce back and get supply, then push into this zone. Maybe one more zone is there where it might like get entangled, but more likely to then go into this, and then so it's like around 120, and then 22 120, and then if it's find more supply, then go into the 22075 kind of zone. Now today is the weekly as well as the monthly close, and we'll be one time framing higher on monthly, weekly, daily, all the time frames uh, when we close today. Even I don't think that we'll close like 500 points down, that monthly one time framing stops. Also unlikely that we'll break the weekly low. So all the time frames would be one time framing up. Seems that today was a very short bite because nothing much to do in this 88 zone, and maybe soon we'll get a nice balance happening so that we can get new micro composite levels, and then carry with those levels ahead. So that's it for today, and thanks for watching. Have a profitable trading day ahead.